Good afternoon, everybody. David Atkins, Targeted Individual, back with another video. Today, I'm going to talk about when they have a target in mind, how they set them up to start the targeting. And this is very important, and it's done through sometimes evil federal agencies, contractors, any money connections can do this. First, I'm going to start with a word because I read the word every morning, spend time with God. And any this what I'm fixing to explain after this word has nothing to do. Well, it does, but I'm just saying for y'all believers, and this is for non-believers too. You can still get a message after what I'm fixing to say about to my believers. My believers, I was reading. Listen what God says. Now, brother will deliver a brother to death, a father his child. Children will rise up against parents and cause them to be put to death, and you will be hated by all for my name's sake. But he who endures to the end will be saved. Then if you go down to verse 26, and I'm coming out of Matthew 10, verse 21 to 22, that was the verses I just put. Then if you go down to verse 26, therefore do not fear them, for there is nothing covered that will not be revealed, and hidden that will not be known by God. God knows what these people are doing to us, and he's got our backs. Brothers delivering up brother, family turning on family, getting each other targeted. People getting each other targeted. That's putting them to death. It's the same thing. Now brother will deliver up brother to death, a father his child, children will rise up against his parents and cause them to be put to death. And you will be hated by all for my name's sake. But he who endures to the end will be saved. So endure to the end, my fellow believer TIs and non-believers, endure to the end. I respect non-believers and believers. I'm not a judgmental person at all because I know at any moment, anything's possible. But anyway, I just wanted to say that before I get into this thing. And it's going to be short today. I have a very good friend who's very sick, and I don't know if they want me to put their name out there, so I'm not going to ask. Just put David's friend who's sick, who he talked about. Prayers, pray for him. I'm kind of worried about that right now, but I have to go on with exposing this stuff. Okay, and this sounds familiar, don't it? You'll be hated by all. It's telling you, you're going to be hated. So anyway, that's the word for today. And here, I'm fixing to go in this, because these people, all right, so say my ex-wife was part of my target. She thought I was cheating on her. I was not cheating on her. But anyway, all right, she sent me a message saying that I was targeted with a video by James Harkin saying that she done that to me. But anyway, so if the people have the right connections, they can contact higher up, evil, corrupt federal agencies, Lockheed Martin, subcontracts for them, a bunch of different agencies, and put you on this list. And here's what happens. There's two classes of victims. You have a personal victim, which is one, put on vengeance for hire contract on a whistleblower, competitor, ex-wife, ex-husband, etc. Or general, call out vulnerable random people to fulfill non-consensual bioexperiments, transhumanist experiments, medical chip experiments, requirements the biolabs the predator class say it needs. The more threats, the bigger the federal and state budget. Study the intended victim's background, exaggerate or fabricate suspicious activity reports to create a fraudulent FISA court request for a surveillance warrant. Replace surveillance equipment with high-tech weapons. The FISA court will pretend it does not know the difference. Renew warrant endlessly on feeble grounds for the life of the target. No prosecution intended or intended fraud would be revealed, and all targets must be discredited and die to get rid of witnesses. Prime the innocent target, scapegoat, by covertly injecting them with GPS chips. These three triangulation chips for constant brain targeted, various medical chips to degrade their physical health, and nanotech to enhance the suffering and damage the electromagnetic weapons cause going through them. Covert pre-targeted insertion methods. Knock a victim out. Can utilize frequencies, gas, drugs, and food, enter house, insert chip tech, hijack opportunistic medical procedures with DHS-friendly sellout doctors, cause an accident or medical emergency to get a specific target into a hospital. Raven claw device can target any organ by frequency. It can mimic a kidney stone episode, get nanos secretly into the victim via IV, supposedly for pain. Prepare victim's neighborhood. Send Fusion Center officials to fear and hate monger among neighbors. First, later, throughout the town. Fabricate a story about how very dangerous the intended victim is, despite no real indications of such ever. Fabricate a story about how authorities can't quite get enough evidence on the person to follow the due process and publicly prosecute him, so they will sidestep the Constitution to opt for 24/7 rotating, stalking harassment with the use of secret high-tech weapons to slow kill, murder him in such a way it looks like natural causes, or is presented that way by corrupt coroners. Problem solved. No mess, no fuss, according to the authorities. Monetary incentive. If that claim of authority does not convince civilians to help or just stay quiet, monetary incentives are available. Line of sight neighbors to aim weapons at the target 24/7. Vehicular stalkers on standby to follow him or her driving or running errands. By friends, family to hit him or her with car-based weapons during the drive. Also hitting others around him, causing collateral damage. To hit the location he is seen in with 3 cars triangulate weapons in the location. But be it at a doctor's office, store, daycare, friend, family, member's home, collateral damage of no concern. Of course, weapons can stop pacemakers, cause strokes, otherwise cause harm in delicate health if exposed long enough. Threats. If monetary incentives, gift cards, services, products, or even illicit drugs are not enough to buy off civilians, threats of arrest for talking about secret operation are made. Some with professionals like doctors, nurses, real estate brokers, car mechanics, etc., who are persuaded to do less than a competent job for such a target. So the person's always sabotaged. Active and passive stalkers. Active stalkers are put on a schedule and pay gift cards accordingly, but passive stalkers know they will receive $100 sighting confirmation credit on their account on an app affiliated with Neighborhood Watch or State Fusion Center, hosted by GitHub. Civilians can earn extra by setting up the target, either by provoking an incident to report police, falsely reporting an incident as occurring but did not, false witness, or causing a car accident or harming a pet, etc. Often the nastier harassment is given to those with criminal histories. They may earn gift cards, recreational drugs, or get leniency from previous crimes. There you have it, the targeted individual program, aka the watch list scam in a nutshell. Corrupt officials framing and creating non-existent terroristic threats out of people they're supposed to protect, simultaneously training a secret psychopath army hidden in society to torture, murder decent, law-abiding Americans for fraudulently attained and money-laundered tax dollars for a fraud police state. Oh, and it has been reported that there's a kill bonus payoff on any target. Suicide is apparently a high coveted result, which means they get paid more if the target commits suicide. And, I'm not saying every agency is bad and there's not no good people out there, but there are bad people out there and they participate in this. Just pray for my friend. And also I'm putting my GoFundMe link. I'm $175 short on my rent. I'm putting my GoFundMe link in the bottom. I'm trying to raise $175 and that's it to pay my rent for January till January 21st. It's due on December 21st. And then I'm going to take the GoFundMe off. That's all it's for. Anyway, I'm going to leave y'all. Therefore, do not fear them, for there is nothing covered that will not be revealed, and hidden that will not be known. Matthew 10:26. Y'all have a nice day. God bless.